My oh my, this is my demise. Here I am in the final round along with Mondo, and yeah, I'm playing VS K9, he's playing Yummy Azamina. This could not be any worse for me, right? This is already a bad matchup for the Vanquish Soul player, i.e. myself, and I mean, he opened up Puri Raise map. I have no form of interruptions, no Holly Suit, no Izuna. Even if I have Izuna, it doesn't really matter. What does 1xe monster do against this end board, right? Not very much, I can tell you that much. Best case scenario? Maybe Nash Knight? Nah, that's not enough. No. Anyways, here we're going to see Mondo go for the standard Yummy Azamina sequence. And from here, he did probably open other level 1s, right? No, maybe not. Here he's going to go and summon back out the Cupsy off the minion. Now he's going to go ahead and link summon, or synchro rather, into the Cupsy to search. And if he doesn't have Marshmallow yet, he's certainly going to grab it. And yeah, that is going to be Marshmallow plus Cupsy. Now, me having to play against this version of Yummy, I guess, is Divine Retribution, because the last time that I played Mondo, and well, not the last time, but the last time I played him with, you know, Vanquish Soul K9, I dug it on him, and it wasn't even fair. I had Shifter both games, right? This time, though, he's gonna teach me what it means to bring on full despair against me. And yeah, he's just gonna go for the standard line. Here we have Metal Marcher, here we have the Starham, and now he's going to go for the Arciela here. If I had Nibiru, I would probably drop it here, but unfortunately I don't. So we're waiting to see if Mondo, or no, maybe it's me. Oh, I did have Nibiru. That's right. Well, this is where I plan to do it, because I don't want him to get into the wanted package, because the moment he summons Arciela, it's kind of game over. I'm trying out like multiple builds, Vanquish Soul, right? You see builds now that don't have the, what's his name? The quick play spell. You have builds that are playing Imperm or some more hand traps. In this case, I decided to main Nibiru for the sake of the amount of Yummy and other combo slot decks that we have available in our locals. Admittedly, it's a lot. So, you know, I decided to also make that quote-unquote meta call for that. Now, unfortunately, he already had the Diabell. And that means he's able to go ahead and go for at least the Diabell star portion of this combo. Plus, I think, yeah, he has Surprise in hand, which means he gets to summon Cupsy next turn and then go straight into Yummy stuff on top of that. Not what I wanted to see. So here he goes for the Magician Souls. Magician Souls special summon itself out, and he could go for a Camellia line, because then he can get access to Lollipo, and that gets him 2 bodies, which gets him SP Little Knight plus the Lollipo follow up, and then he gets a draw. He also gets an Ilya Silva on top of all of this. So, I mean, yeah, nah, like this is looking really good for Mondo. No effect, obviously, not only because he has too many spells, but because he doesn't need it, because he did discard Hornet Drones off of the Diabell star, right? Activate the Hornet Drone, summon out a token, now go for the Lollipo. Lollipo will probably bring out Snatchy plus any random Yummy monster, and then go into SP Little Knight, right? Looks like instead he goes for the Cupsy, but I think this goes for the same play anyways, which is, yeah, SP into the Nib. So I lose a body to attack over anything that I wanted to, specifically the Ilya. And then, yeah, from here, I think he's going to go for another draw, because he drew already off of the Magician Souls. And that's going to put back Cupsy, Marshmallow, plus the Field Spell. And I think after he sets 1 or 2 cards, he passes. Yep. 2, and then it is now my turn, right? Oh, well, end phase, Deception to set. Gotta get your follow-up, right? And then pass. Now here, my hand wasn't even that crazy. I do think I drew Raisin, but it didn't really matter. And you'll see why here in just a moment. So, I mean, again, I'm looking at my hand. I'm like, you know, how much more Like, am I gonna be able to go to break this board? So I try to go for Joko, reveal Naroi as my opening play. Was that greedy? Yeah. Yeah, it was very greedy. Because, like, then that triggers his, like, Cupsy, right? Perhaps the better play was just to normal summon the Raisin to attack over Lollipo, right? I think I had Raisin anyways, and I didn't have to activate the effect, but then, like, my follow-up play is weaker. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, going for this play just, like, made me lose to the Cookie Yummy way really hard. Because I have no way to flip these back up. I don't have Jiaolong, I don't think. Even if I did have Jiaolong, it's not like it helps me because he got SP Little Knight. So yeah, I just have to scoop it up here, and we're going to move on to the next game. Honestly, looking back, if I had Lantern, I think Normal Summon and Noroi with no effect was the correct play. Oh well. Even then, he had Surprise anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now here we see Fuwalos be activated, and then I normal summon Raisin because I'm like, I can play around the Fuwalos, this is no problem. But then he goes for the Ash Blossom, and now I'm like, well, I'm kind of screwed, but that happens sometimes. So do I have Izuna to try to like make a play? Well, here you can see I'm trying to think about the best sequences for the following plays that I'm about to make. But I'll let you know right now, it's looking dire, because if I don't have Raisin Surge, I effectively have nothing. So here I reveal effect for like Lupus to special summon, then I reveal Fire for Raisin to protect from card destruction, and then I summon the Jiaolong thereafter. Afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and overlay these two, probably for a Izuna to search for a what? It could be, well, in theory it should be a Lantern, but like, does it matter? I don't know, probably not. Here I do go for the Ripper though, and he cannot imperm because of the Lupus, so he goes ahead and lets that go through. I don't know that he has imperm there, I'm just assuming he had a response for it. And that grabs me the Izuna. So I'm using this as follow-up play for next turn. And then I have to give him another draw to go for the Rock of the Vanquisher. Rock effect, I'm going to attempt to add back Raisin. Right? Is that what happens? Or nah? Because if I don't do that, that's really silly, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like I'm debating my options here. It should be add back Raisin. I don't know what I... Oh, I have Mad Love. So here I summon Mad Love of the Rock. That makes a lot more sense. So that's going to get me access to Field Spell. If this resolve, I have an Earth. I have the Mad Love. I get back a Fire. Was this even worth it? Because what's my other card in hand? Do I know? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. So yeah, here I had the Holisu. Am I good? No, I think I should be good. Yeah, I think I do have access to a Dark, actually. I just plan not to use it because, again, I'm under Fuwalo, so I can only give him so many draws. And yeah, with that, I go to the end phase and I pass, so... Here, we're going to see Mondo draw for turn. He does have 6 cards to play with, and we're going to see if those 6 cards are more than enough to win him the game. So, what are we going to start with? I'm thinking... Harpy's Feather Duster. You know, that sucks, but like, it's okay. I can deal with no card destruction protection. Then he activates the Marshmallow Yummy effect to go ahead and summon itself. I'm looking at my hand. I'm thinking, is there anything I can do? I think I chained Rock, and then he changed Gamma. I'm really glad I did it that way, because then the Gamma would have absolutely annihilated me. So I add back the Raisin, and then he summons Marshmallow. From here, no, I just wait for him to play, because... I don't think there's anything else for me to do here at the very moment. My plan is I'm going to go ahead and reveal Marshmallow, not Marshmallow, you know, Holisu to summon, and then go and attack, or not attack, but summon Raisin under Snatchy. But I do go, it looks like, for a Valon first, so I could book, and then he normal summons Cupsy. What can I do from here, man? It is not looking too hot for me. Yeah, I mean, drawing the Cupsy here really sucks. I think if I were to see anything get hit in the TCG for Yummy, it definitely has to be the Cupsy. When I see people have Cupsy, I just... I seethe in pain. So no, I think the correct play for me was to go ahead and wait for him to make the Snatchy and then pop the Snatchy on the field. But again, he had normal summon Cupsy. Then I could have booked the Cupsy, assuming that play went off. So yeah, here, Chainlink 1 Snatchy, and then I go Hollies to reveal, raise into special. He's going to go ahead and place the minion, and then I'm going to go ahead and reveal Fire and the Dark to attempt to summon from the deck with Holisu. And he has Ash Blossom, and I'm like, oh my god, it's over from here. Because I don't have access to Mad Love Bounce. I have a Dark to reduce from attack, but like, that doesn't really do much. So you're going to see me try to fight, because, I mean, again, I at least have a Earth in the Dark. But now nothing saves this Holisu, because the plan was I go ahead, summon Raisin, search for Caesar, Raisin, pop the Snatchy, then I can summon Caesar by bouncing back Holisu, and if he summons Cupsy to try to like play some more, then I got Caesar pop, right? And then hopefully that's enough. But that plan did not go into fruition because he had the Ash Blossom, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? I gave him the 2 draws. It was likely that he was going to draw into some more good hand traps, but the hand traps being, Gamma plus Ash really sucked for me. Well, at least the Gamma is dead, right? He has monsters on the field. Not that it matters. Now he's going to go ahead and go for the surprise. Summon Marshmallow. He had another one. I think he added it. And then added back the surprise off the grave. From here, Cookie is going to go ahead and summon itself and target the Valon because that's the monster on the field that currently has the highest attack. Now it's Ripper. Now he's going to go ahead and link off for what? Link Karibo. And then link off into probably SP Little Knight, right? SP can banish the Holisu for a life, and I have no way to recover that. But instead, he's going to go first into the Lollipo, summon off to Yummy Monsters. Looks like one of them is going to be potentially Snatchy. Could be wrong here, though. Again, Snatchy is fine if he decides to go for SP. But here, he's instead going to go for the Marshmallow and the Cookie. And he does have minion on the field, so all of his light beasts, or yummies I should say, are currently gaining 2,000 attack each. Which means Lollipo is at 3,200, Cookie is at 3k, Marshmallow is at 28, and Cupsy is at 2. I think he goes straight into battle phase, actually. Yeah. Battle phase. So here we're gonna see Marshmallow attack into the Valon. As much as I would have liked to use Mad Love's effect to reduce the attack on the Marshmallow by 5, Valon has 2,200 defense, not 23, so it won't be even, right? But here he can't even attack the Valon first, right? Because the Ripper is the monster with the highest attack. And then he chain Link Karibo to prevent me from destroying it, right? Yeah. The Valon was reduced. I think we fixed this, though. Hold on. We're just gonna have to see whether or not that ended up occurring. Because if so, then I could have damaged that and at least made the Marshmallow crash, and then everything loses 500. And now he has to attack Mad Love. That is at 2k, and I told him, you can take it back, I don't really care. But he just, I think, committed to the attack. And then attack into the Mad Love. Do we fix this at all? I guess not. No, it doesn't look like we did whatsoever. Oh well. Not much that I can do from here. We can only pretend that he ended up doing the correct thing, which is Cookie attack over the Ripper so that he doesn't get hit with the equal damage with Mad Love, and then Marshmallow attack over the Valon, and then, you know, the sequence that we just went over. Kind of poor use of my Mad Love effect anyways, but like, I wasn't winning this game. Now we see SP Little Knight hit the board, banishing the Holly Sue. I have obviously no response. He sets a card, which is the surprise, and then yeah, this was a surgical destruction of my field. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon the Raisin, I believe, to go ahead and search, but it is in vain. And yeah, I drew Ash, so that means I get a you know, a Fire in the Dark, but with no Holly Suit to follow up with, there is just nothing for me to really do in this game. So let's see how we play this. Looks like I go for a Rock first, and then he changed Lollipo, which summons his Cupsy, or not. Summons his Snatchy plus his Cupsy level 1. Level 1 is going to go ahead and draw a card. And of course, I let that go through, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut his deck really quick and then pass it back. And now I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Raisin, right? Like, there's almost no reason for me not to. Aside from the fact that SP does get its effect, it doesn't really matter because I have to do something eventually. Looks like I summoned the Raisin under the Snatchy column. I think I should have just summoned it off the SP because he has Link Karibo, which means he can Secret Summon anyways. And then SP would chain no matter what. So it doesn't really, I guess, matter where I put it, but yeah. From here, I get to search. I think I search for... Is it Burger? Yeah, it would be Burger. But it doesn't really matter because no matter what I search here, I already used Rock Effect, probably prematurely, I'll admit. But even if I go for Mad Love, the only thing it gets me is the Field Spell. I guess, no matter what though, I still did misplay. I shouldn't have Rock added back the Jiaolong. I probably should have just used a Rock to summon out like the Burger and try to draw out of this situation. But, as you can see, I did not make very good use of my Link Monster's effect. So that is going to punish me at the end, because if I go for the Lantern, he just goes for Cookie, and then flips face down my Lupus and my Izuna. Or my Izuna and my Lantern is what I meant. So I'm cooked. I'm looking at my extra deck. I could go for Typhon, and I'm going to go for the Typhon. Because, you know, obviously if I go for the Lantern, it just gets booked. I attempt to swing. He goes ahead and calculates damage. He just activates the Link Karibo to drop it to 0. I decide not to continue my attack. I try to go end of battle. I think at this point he goes Link Karibo to go ahead and tribute to summon. And then, was it make Cookie or was it make Cupsy? No, because the Cupsy's in the graveyard. I guess we'll see. It doesn't really matter, though. I lost the game. If only I drew Shifter. Praying. Maybe next time. Here we see Snatchy activate, then Link Karibo tribute to special, and then he's going to use the Link Karibo plus a Cookie to go ahead and flip face down my Typhon. So I cannot Typhon bounce. It wouldn't have been the smartest use of a Typhon bounce anyways, but I mean, looking at my field, I cannot summon anymore. Our monsters would return. But again, this is all in vain because all he needs to do at this point in time is activate Surprise to bounce, right? So on his turn, I'm going to go ahead and Raisin. He's going to chain Cookie to go ahead and summon back out 2 monsters. Which is going to be the Cookie plus... Oh no, I do this in the end phase after SP resolve. That's right. Then SP dies. Then Cookie is going to pop the Raisin. I can't chain anything, can I? Unless it is his main phase. But no, I don't think it is. Activate Raisin to protect itself. And this is where he chains the Surprise to bounce these 2 monsters. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. I didn't do the effect to protect. I did Jiaolong effect to special summon. That's right. Almost pretended as if I cheated there. So Jiaolong Chainlink 1, then the Cookie, and I lose my Raisin, and then here, Resolution. Now he goes for the surprise, and that's GG's, because minion attack direct is game. And just like that, Mondo wins Saturday night Epic Locals. If you guys enjoyed watching that video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We will, of course, keep posting more videos just like this. And if you are ever in the DFW area, please head on over to Epic Cards and Games every Wednesday, Saturday, and Friday nights at 7 p.m. where you can play exciting tournaments just like this. So hopefully we guys see you there. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Have a wonderful day.